guys, Hannah here and welcome to today's Mini Zentangle session. Today's week 4, day 4, and the materials we're going to need are a black fine liner pen or a black biro, a black pencil, an earbud or a tortillon blending tool, and a white square of card. If you would like to pause the video, go and get your materials ready, and then when you're sitting nice and comfortably, we will begin. So today's tangle is slightly different in the respect that I'm going straight onto the page in my pen. I'm not worrying too much about a pencil border, although you can if you want to. And I'm just drawing a long rectangle shape, which I'm then colouring in, and I'm differing the heights that I'm drawing them and also the distance I'm drawing them apart, and we are left with something that looks a little bit like this. Now each time you draw this it will be different. What I'm now going to do is, starting on one of the ends, it doesn't matter, I'm going to draw some more rectangles, but each time I draw them I'm going to vary the height, and sometimes I'm going to vary the width of them. But you'll notice that as I'm drawing they're always butting up to the one next door, and I'm going to turn it upside down. So to get from this one to this one, we are going to need to go down, but I don't want to go down all in one go, so it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, and it's entirely up to you how long you make them. It's entirely up to you how wide you want to make them. But you'll notice that each time I'm varying them slightly. Now, if you get to a stage here and you think, right, I can fit 2 in, you can always draw it like that. It's better that way than find yourself where you can't fit a full one in. So now to turn it back up the right way, we have something that looks like that. The shading with this is very simple. I'm just going to put a light pencil line on the bottom of each of those rectangles that I didn't colour in, and then using my trusty earbud, I'm just shading them up, and this just gives it a bit of dimension. So we end up with something that looks a little bit like that. Now if you felt comfortable and you wanted to draw the border in, you can put the border in now, and you'll notice that I'm lining it up with the outer one, and I think it looks quite nice like that. I didn't draw it to start off with, purely and simply as you never know how far over your last one is going to be. So here's an example of one I drew earlier, and you'll see that this one looks slightly different again. They remind me of sort of fence panels, but looking at it from a different angle. So this one almost looks like a square, the corner of a square. So you'll see different images as you draw it. This one I've drawn and it's on the side, and that reminds me sort of piano keys. This one I've drawn going up that way, and actually I hadn't thought of it, but you could, oh yes, I hadn't thought of that. You could see if you can marry them up and end up with a longer one. Yes, that looks quite nice like that, doesn't it? When you coincidentally, they just happen to be at that position and they look like there's a long flight of stairs. And finally, I've drawn them going that way, so I've got 3 sets going up, almost like 3 piles of books. So that's me done for today. I know this was a quick one. I hope you've enjoyed the tangle, and please feel free to send me your pictures. Hopefully you'll join me for tomorrow, which is our last session this week before we do the outline at the weekend. Bye for now.